A young man had just had a very helpful talk with the wise old man. He felt like a whole new world was opening up inside him. Everything he had ever seen or touched in nature now seemed deeper and more beautiful. It was like a gentle breeze of understanding had cleaned the dust of doubt from his heart. But this new light inside him made one big question burn even brighter, like a quiet fire that wouldn't go out. Could his own awakened mind really lead him to know the Creator? Feeling both excited and a little scared, he walked closer. In the quiet, grand space of the old man's porch, he asked softly, his voice full of hope, "Teacher, now that I know reason is the lamp lighting the path to understanding, and good deeds are its fruit, please tell me, how can I know my God? Will this reason guide me to?" The wise man turned his wrinkled face to the young man. His gaze was so deep it seemed to hold thousands of years of thought and insight. A calm smile touched his lips, bringing deep peace to the young man's heart. "My child, you have stepped onto a path of light, but know this: knowing the Lord is a wondrous journey. Reason is your horse for this trip, and to travel the path you must pass through 4 steps. Then he pointed with his hand towards the far horizon, where a magnificent dome rose in the light of the sunset. "Now is the time for you to go to a great mosque, a house of light and knowledge. There sits a holy man who has spent long years thinking about God. He now teaches lessons about knowing God to a group of seekers. He will guide you on this path." The young man's heart filled with sweet excitement, rushing forward like a restless river. He bowed respectfully, kissed the wise man's hands, and set off. A short while later he walked through quiet streets until he reached the mosque. It was a tall building, with white pillars reaching for the sky. Its colorful stained glass windows turned sunlight into pieces of turquoise and emerald, painting patterns of light and color on the mosque floor. In one corner, a group of young students sat in a circle. Their faces were full of excitement and thought. In the middle sat their teacher, a man in a white robe with a very calm and noble face. He sat on a fine rug and spoke in a sweet but powerful voice. The young man joined the group quietly. Every word the teacher said felt like a drop of clear water falling onto the thirsty ground of his heart. "O seekers of truth, know this: the human mind travels through 4 steps on the path to knowing the Lord. The first step is paying attention to how everything began. At this stage, a person opens their inner eye and understands that all this universe stands on a strong foundation, the foundation of a wise Creator's existence." The teacher's voice, mixed with the quiet echo of the mosque, settled into the young man's soul. This turning towards a Creator doesn't only come from teaching. If it did, this endless longing burning in the hearts of all people and generations would never be so strong and widespread. If knowing God was just knowledge, like knowing about stars, it would only stay in the minds of scholars, and others would miss out. The teacher looked calmly around at the students. His eyes were like a clear spring. "But the truth is, from the very beginning until today, every person has felt a fiery need deep in their heart to worship the Creator. This feeling springs from the source of reason itself, a reason that cannot close its eyes to the order and wisdom of the world." A moment of silence fell. In that silence, it seemed everyone could hear the echo of the teacher's words in their own heart. Yes, reason understands that a world so huge and precise cannot be without a Creator. But know this: understanding the true nature of God is beyond the power of this limited human mind. Reason can grasp the need for God to exist, but to truly know Him, we need God's own messages and guidance.